Gentleman from Mississippi, Mr. Kelly, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And Mr. Brennan, Ms. Brennan, I had a question for you, but I don't need it answered, but I want to get it on the record. One of the biggest challenges growers face is labor, with the Department of Labor's adverse effect wage rate causing labor costs to skyrocket. This is really impacting specialty growers in Mississippi, our sweet potato growers and those folks, and you've already affirmed that. But this is one of the most significant impacts on our small farmers, is the ability to pay a wage that is unfair right now because of a rule that is that doesn't make sense. So I hope our secretary will address that. Our witnesses, research institutions like Mississippi State University are developing new sweet potato varieties, including purple varieties popular in Asia. Why is it important that Congress continue supporting breeding and research programs that can lead to higher value crops and new consumer markets?
I'll touch on a state like Michigan that has seen a lot of success in these public breeding programs, right? Whether it's dry beans, it's wheat, it's a lot of our horticulture crops. The investments in public breeding programs like that are essential to keep moving this work ahead. It's true for Michigan growers, but you look at some of our work at Michigan State University in dry beans, potatoes, those are efforts that have international focus as well. That investment in public breeding is absolutely essential to keeping specialty crops going.
Thank you for your answer on that. And I'm glad that I don't have an accent like you. I have a good neutral accent. I want to ask about how will doubling of market access program and foreign market development signed into law on July the 4th impact specialty crops for any of you?
Congressman, I would just say that anything that adds to our competitiveness, both globally and domestically, we would appreciate.
And then final question, when it comes to creating new domestic markets, how can nutrition programs like Gus Nip and the Fresh Fruit and Vegetable Program be used more effectively to increase sweet potato consumption and other specialty crops, especially among children?
I would say, I'm proud to represent a Midwest accent here too, by the way. You know, the continued investment in locally grown specialty crops into communities, I think, is a really big piece of how we provide more economic opportunities in places that have been left behind in a lot of ways, increase quality of life, livability of rural places. In too many places in Michigan, I'm sure it's true in a lot of your districts, people are moving away from rural areas because they don't see opportunities and there isn't high enough quality of life. It's an area we're really working in Michigan to build opportunities for farmers to invest, farms of all kinds, farms to diversify, new farmers to get into spaces. It's having local grocery access. It's about having high quality food in schools, hospitals, institutions. That's a real source of investment and a positive area where we can continue to grow agriculture and have that work of agriculture seen as more broadly impacting rural and urban areas alike.
I thank the witnesses and thank you for being here today and testifying. It's so important that we continue to do things that make our farmers stronger, especially our rural and smaller farmers. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.